they was there today, guys. Remember the last video when the lady was standing outside being strange and my job was trying to say, oh, this never happens. I guess they were saying it's my fault. But I said gaslighting is not going to work today at check. But, yeah. I was going to take Phil, but I just said I'd be rushing back. So I'm going to walk right back to where I came from. Maybe people that be like the ones that actually go in the garbage to get bottles and other stuff, they be having the bag. I'm like, damn. I was walking by and on the bus, the little boy had his face up against the window and guess what he was laying on? The bag. Oh, he looks lovely. But I'm so happy I came across somebody else's video that said that we are not among just like, humans. So people understand. I found people that actually have my mind set, at least. We different, but have a comprehension of what the hell is going on. Because I've had situations when I literally was like, oh, Satan is using people that I know. Like, I'm not even mad at y'all. It's just that y'all being used. And it's like, bro, I'm not dealing with it. So to come across somebody else to understand that this is spiritual, because man, do I get vexed. The people that say it's not, I actually like them. Like, they still very intelligent, still in tune, still awesome. So ain't no hate over here. It's just like, I just want to say shut up. Because it is spiritual. I don't care about the courts of the world. I care about the courts of God. And spiritually, he sees what we're going through. That's what I mean in that sense. So it was so refreshing. Where we at? It was so refreshing to hear somebody that's seeing it from my ass, or blend. Like comprehend that, physically we are going through stuff. Even them electric, like them using V2K or them using like, EMF, that actually is physical. And damn near when I tell you it does not feel nice. But spiritually, there's no way that this amount of people could be this much of the losers. Or I'll say I'm trying to work on my slandering mouth because I have it. But there's no way these people could be this low level spiritually, I'll say. I'll stop calling them losers and punks and cowards and stuff. I'm not even going to call them that because they know that they are that already. But I will say that they are low level spiritually. So, in that sense, I wish they were here. In that sense, the outfit is fly. Look how they got their mannequins. That look kind of creepy. Alright, where's the freaking... I'm going to go back to the area because I don't feel like switching train to train. But yeah, like I was saying, there's no way that this is just like regular humans. And they know that they're not. And then the ones that are, they have to be at a level of possession. And I really feel that entities bother all of us every day, 24/7. Like as I'm walking outside, it could be 200 in this area and we can't see it, but it exists. And I think the best thing to explain the spirit realm versus reality is to watch this show I used to watch. And I was like, why am I so fascinated by these kind of shows? Because I really get it. I'm like, hold on. Can I go this way? Or is it? Oh yeah, but I said, why am I fascinated by these kind of shows? But it's called Shadow Hunters. And literally the very first episode, the girl was hanging out with her best friend and she see 3 people walking by. And one of them bumped her and she was like, excuse you. And he looked at her like, you can see me? Like, what the? So let me see. She was like, you can see me? So in the sense that her eyes was, you might as well say in that sense, it could go to that level. Like, we might not be able to full on. Some people actually have that ability. And I'm not even going to hold them from that. But we may not be able to spiritually actually see how ugly the demons are. But we are aware that they are working within the people. So we will be counted as her. You see how the demons be mad and stuff? But we will be counted as her Because we spiritually can see that this goes much deeper than what the eyes can behold. You feel me? So, guys, when I came this way, it was not allowed like this and stuff like that. I wasn't doing nothing, but you know, they never like to be exposed. They be so thirsty and so demonic, but they don't like to be exposed in this sense. But like I said, watch. I don't want to tell people to watch certain shows. I'm going the same way. I don't want to tell people to watch certain shows. But I will say, if you do decide to watch a show that is counted as, you know, worldly, some people say, it helps. Because there's another thing, and this is why I say it's spiritual. Now, this is for people that, you know, actually believe in God and believe in Jesus Christ and believe it to the sense that it's going to go much darker and deeper. So there was times when they was putting tattoos. So don't focus on the concept of what the show is, just the concept of what they're saying, that it's a form of protection. So the shadow hunters, whenever they want to do certain stuff, so to some people they will probably count that as witchcraft, but if you learn on Father, he did a lot of stuff, and he allows people to do a lot of stuff. That's why I said don't see it in that form. See it as in the marking is specifically for their group. And the other people, like say it was the other people that they against, they can't draw those tattoos on their body, like they can't. So that's why I said it's their own personal version of protection. And when they put it on, it's like you can't touch them. And that will be the armor of God for us in a sense. So what the guy was saying, I was like, I really appreciate him because that really is it. Because some days, even one day when I was playing, I was just playing, just say Bible verses for when you go to sleep. I noticed that people wasn't being as aggressive and wasn't being as dramatic. Like it was like something was like putting a hold on me. I'm not gonna gas her like I got it off the ground. I'm just saying I noticed that day that it was more calmer. It wasn't as hostile. The energy wasn't as heavy and hostile. It wasn't as heavy and hostile. So that will be the perfect thing. So if y'all get a chance, look up the show Shadow Hunters because... And then I finally got the name because he said it too. I couldn't remember the name. I was telling y'all in the other videos when I was talking about that. It could be two forms. It could be hive as in like, see 20 people that stand near each other and they all hived in to do the same demonic thing. Or it could be like in the movie with Denzel, Fallen. That was the name of it. I think I did say it, but I'm not sure. But like I tell you, it could be a different thing when it's 20 people and they all doing the same whistling sound. And it's jumping from person to person, in essence. Like with our neighborhoods, I really feel like it's the hive one. When we go out and about and we like, how could people be this thirsty? It gotta be the jumping one. Or it could be hives, because if they planted in certain areas and they know that you're gonna stay in that same area, then yeah, they can form the triangle or the circle or the square. And they're already in hive mind. But if it's like you moving out and about, how a person could live in Hawaii and then move to Texas, yeah, it jumps. It literally travels and it travels with you. It was that damn thirsty. So in that sense, guys, like I said, look up the show Shadow Hunters. It was